Hey guys, it's me Noel coming at you with another video. You know I'm here, gang with the man himself. Tell us what you do, Orion.
I play Yugioh.
Alright, what deck are you playing?
Junk Doppel Synchron deck.
Tell them how it works and play the deck profile, fam.
You don't actually play this deck versus other people. You just play solitaire with some of the person sitting across from you on the table, and then if you make triple Quasar or double Quasar, you win. If you don't, then you lose.
Oh.
But it's good because this deck's shiny as fuck, so I can flex on people. You know how I said I was upgrading this deck? Like I actually have this deck like completely done now. All right. So I've been still playing around with builds, but this is what I have right now. So obviously we're playing 3 quick draw synchron. Should I explain like why I'm playing these choices or no? Because
we have the other video, so.
I mean this is a completely different build from the other one. The other build was trash, garbage. This build, playing 3 quick draw synchron. You need to open them in your hands. You basically play 6 copies in the deck because you play 3 tuning. He lets you get your cards into the grave because this deck needs like a couple cards in the grave before you can really go off. So quick draw's really good. Goes in your Jet Warrior, which is just ridiculous. Then we're playing obviously 3 junk synchron, 3 jet synchron. That's it for the that's it for like those like main tuners. Then we also play 3 Doppel Warrior and 3 Quibble Hedgehog. So, Doppel Warrior, the Quibble Hedgehog and Doppel Warrior are both good because they're level 2s. Doppel Warrior, he jumps out of your hand when you summon something from grave, and Quibble jumps out of your grave when you have a tuner. So they're really accessible level 2s, and they let you go into synchro plays. They let you go 5 with Junk Synchron, and you go 1, them 2 plus Quick Draw and another card to go into 8s. 3 Tuningware, this card is like one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's so good. The fact that it's a level 1, it can be level 1 or level 2, means that you can get it off of 1-for-1 if you don't have it and you need it to like make plays. And the fact that it becomes level 1 or level 2 is just ridiculous. And the fact that when you synchro with it, you draw cards. So like you use this to make TG, and then you draw cards. So like, and then you have another one and you make formula. So if you have TG out, like you make TG with one of these, you draw 1. You make a formula with one of these. As you have TG out, you draw 1 for formula, 1 for TG, and 1 for tuningware, and then you had the 4th one from TG, so you drew 4 cards. Like, it's disgusting. This card's so good. And the fact that like you can machine dupe this, spoiler alert, is like just the nuts. Then obviously you're playing 3 level leader. One of the best cards. You only need really see 1 to like actually play Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh, 1 second. Let me get that lightly played out of the way. that level. We only need one level leader to like really go off. But you want to see it in every opening hand or get it at some point in the game because you really need it to like combo and synchro climb. Now for the 1-ofs, 1 recover, basically just, and 1 unknown synchron, 1 glow up bulb, and 1 synchron explorer. I'll go over these first. Recover is basically glow up bulb because if you have 5 or less, if this is in your grave and you have 5 or less, if you have 5 less cards in your extract than your opponent, you can summon this for 2k and then it banishes it. Glow up bulb's a free level 1 tuner, probably the best one in the game, and then unknown synchron is good if you open it, but I'm thinking about cutting it, but because I usually summon off Road Warrior to get it out, but you can usually just get Jet. I don't know. I like it if you're going second and you draw it. It's really good, but I don't know. It's one of the spots I'm playing around with. And last card is Synchron Explorer. You just need him in some combos. He lets you go Quasar. Just the one of him, though. Then 3 tuning. Obviously, this is your searcher, such as your Junk Synchron, your Jet Synchron, your Quick Draw Synchron, your Synchron Explorer, and your Unknown Synchron. So search is like so many cards in the deck. It's ridiculous. And the fact that it mills one, it also puts cards in your grave, which is like every monster in this deck, if it goes to the grave, is like basically useful because you can get it back. Like all the level 1 tuners are useful in grave. Like there's so many cards that hit level leader. Like it's ridiculous. Then we're playing 2 machine dupe. The reason I'm not playing 3 machine dupe is because this card only really works with the tuningware, and you can use it on Jet Synchron, but you don't get that much advantage out of it. If you use machine dupe on tuningware, then you have 3 monsters which can become level 1 or level 2, and they draw you cards when you synchro with them. So it's ridiculous. It basically just turns into like draw cards. This is what the machine dupe is. But other than that, it's kind of meh. If you open it, it's good, but like you don't want to open up like it all the time because you have to open up tuningware for it to like be good or find a way to get tuningware for this to be useful. So you want to play like if you get tuningware and then you can get this, or like you have this and you can get tuningware, it's good, but you don't want to play multiples because you want to open up multiple copies. Then 2 Into the Voids and 2 Allure of Darkness. Into the Void is basically just another copy of Upstart because I really don't care what happens to my hand at the end of the turn because usually I just want to end my board with the way I made this deck was just go double Quasar first turn. So Allure lets you draw into combo pieces. I'm not playing 3 Allures though, even though it's at 3, because you have enough dark targets to run 3, but if you don't always want to banish your darks in hand. So like if you draw this mid combo, it's better than opening this. Because opening this, you want to like save your darks because they're combo pieces. But like mid combo, once you've already kind of used your junk synchrons, used 1 level leader, gotten 1 level leader in the grave, you really don't need the other ones in your hand. So then this becomes live and lets you turbo with your deck more to get to your win condition. Speaking of win condition, Soul Charge. I never run the 1-up spells. Soul Charge. This card's ridiculous. Like you make 1 Quasar and then you Soul Charge, make another Quasar, and then you make like Crystal Wing, and then you're like GG. Pass turn. Left Arm Offering. I cut this down. I was playing 2, but I cut this down to 1. I figure like you don't always like basically you just want to increase your chances of seeing Soul Charge because you only really search Soul Charge of Left Arm Offering, but you don't need 3 copies of Soul Charge. You only need 2 because you turbo through your deck with the Into the Voids, the Allures, drawing off Formula, drawing off TG, drawing off Coral Dragon, drawing off Stardust Charge Warrior. Like so much drawing in the deck, you usually just see one of these, and you only need to see one of them to really get the other. And then well, you need to see Soul Charge, and Left Arm Offering just gets you Soul Charge. So Soul Charge is ridiculous. Rhoda, 1-for-1, Foolish. These are kind of like staples. And Upstart Goblin because that 39 card deck.
Okay.
That's it for the main deck. Have you noticed there wasn't a single card in the main deck? So just saying.
Wait, was everything shiny?
Every card in this deck was shiny.
Oh damn.
No one wants to kill himself now because of that. I've been working this deck so hard, like you don't understand. Not to the extra deck. I'm playing 2 Formula Synchron. Some people are probably like, what? 2 Formula? And
Ultra German?
yeah. But the reason I got the 2 Formula, I'm playing 2 Formula and not 3 is before you needed the 3 Formula Synchrons because it was just your best way to draw cards. But now that you have Coral Dragon and Stardust Charge Warrior, you can use those to draw cards too. And you only really need to go use 1 Formula Synchron to go into it just to kind of like draw and maybe Synchro Climb, and then the other one you want to use obviously to get your Quasar, and then also the fact like I'll go and then there's 2 of that, so you don't always need to draw cards. Then I'm playing a Tatsunoko. It's really a level 3 to go into. TG Hyper Librarian's broken. Jet Warrior is so good. I don't know why I was sleeping on this card. I wasn't sleeping on this card, but I don't understand why people don't stress how important this card is because even if you don't see Soul Charge, you can still make double Quasar sometimes because of Jet Warrior. And its first effect is when you summon it, you bounce something. Its second effect, though, is when it's in your graveyard, you contribute a level 2 or lower to special summon it from your grave, but it gets banished. So if you have like the ability to make Quasar, you're like 1 level away from Quasar, you level it off 1 monster, then you contribute level leader, get Jet Warrior, and then sink into Quasar. So it's really good that way. Or like if you go like you make 1 Quasar, alright, then you Soul Charge, make a 2nd Quasar, and then you like when you Soul Charge you make this too, and then you haven't used Jet Warrior's effect, so you level eat something like off one of the Quasars, then tribute Jet, then summon Jet Warrior, then that's 8, and then that's Crystal Wing because that's synchro, and that's a synchro and a tuner monster to make Crystal Wing. So that's really good. Jet Warrior is insane. And then Excel. This is also Excel is not as important as it is in other decks that like are synchro like Omega loop decks because you actually like can get level 2 tuners really easily, so you can get the formula really easy. But I basically been using this Excel not to go into the Coral Dragon combo, but you can go into it sometimes. But to go, just make it a level 2. It's basically like another formula, except for it doesn't draw you a card when you summon it. Because you send junk and you make it level 2, and then you can make Quasar. Then the Stardust Charge Warrior and the Coral Dragon. This is just to draw more cards, and sometimes clear boards going second. Drill Warrior. I like Drill Warrior because you can take Drill Warrior, you can discard a card to banish it, and then it comes back next turn during your standby phase and adds a monster from your grave to your hand. So you can like level eat this and then banish it, so like to clear your board, and then like you'll have level eater on board, and you'll still have space to like go into formula to like go into synchro. That's come up a couple times, but you also can just level eat this and then make it 5 and then go into Quasar. 1 Clearing Synchro Dragon. This card's ridiculous. If you can't go Crystal Wing if you can't go Quasar Crystal Wing, you go Quasar Clear Wing. That's really strong too. 1 Road Warrior for the combos. Run Crystal Wing, Synchro Dragon. This card's insane. It's like easier to make Quasar. 1 Trishula. I actually don't really make this that much because I'm really only focused on making like the double Like this going, you can make this going second. It's really good, but I usually try to go first with this deck, or when I'm testing hands, I'm going first. So I never actually had to make the Trish. I usually just make the Crystal Wings and the Quasars. But going second, Trishul is really good. And then lastly, we got the 2 Quasar. I'm thinking about though is playing 1 Quasar and 1 Cipher. I just don't have a Cipher yet because I didn't get anything. I didn't get any Shining Victory cards, and I just haven't seen one for some reason, or picked it up, put any mind to picking it up. But really good card. Like this card's insane, and it's just like nowadays, like you before like making 1 Quasar one new game, but now the game's sped up so much, you actually have to make 2 Quasars to like win first turn. So yeah, but the deck is actually easier to make double Quasar now with like all the synchro support that's come out recently. So double Quasar, but it might become 1 Quasar, 1 Cipher. So just keep that in mind. If you guys don't know what Cipher does, Cipher basically says all your monsters can't be destroyed. Once per turn, if a card you control will be destroyed, it's not destroyed, and it can negate monster effects. So it's kind of like Crystal Wing and Quasar. And it's like it gives you protection for your like, so they can't like Raigeki you and just like win. So like it gives you protection, then you still have 2 monster negates if you go Crystal Wing, Quasar, or you have like a monster negate and a spell trap and negate with like it's really good. It's really good. I'm probably gonna play it if I want to get one. And actually, 2 tokens. These are for the Doppel Warrior.
You got anything else to say, bud?
I'm really happy I finished this deck.
All right, you heard it here first. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.